Hello and welcome to Chuck's Diecast Car and Model Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a very interesting car here. This is the Panoz Esperante GT1. This particular model is made by AutoArt and is in 1/18 scale. And yeah, this is quite a car here. It was made by a guy named Don Panoz, who was a wealthy American businessman who decided to go racing, and he wanted to do it, I guess, in the most unique way possible. He wanted to race at Le Mans, and he wanted to race at the 12 Hours of Sebring, and so on and so forth. And he, for some reason, wanted the engine to be in the front as opposed to a mid-engine car like everybody else who races pretty much does. So this car had a 6-liter V8 based on a Ford motor, but it was tuned by Roush, which is why it has the Roush badging down here on the front. It had some success racing, it was just, by the time 1998 came around and Porsche and Mercedes and stuff were making their super, barely street legal race cars, it started, kind of falling behind and I think it only raced for about 4 years, something like that. But it is a really neat model, and it is a car that I actually saw race. I saw it race at Pikes Peak International Raceway at a World Sports Car race back in about 1998. It was a really neat thing to see. The engine sounded epic, and it was also out there racing against two other very classic cars of that era, the Lister Storm and also the Porsche 911 GT1. And yeah, it sounded pretty awesome. Or all of them sounded awesome. The only driver that I can recall of the three, though, was Alan McNish was driving the 911 GT1. I don't remember the other drivers right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this model. It is an AutoArt, so it is very nicely detailed. You can see here the decals and graphics on there all look really very good. You can see the Brembo calipers there. And nicely detailed wheels and tires. Nice to have the Michelin branding there too. As you can see, this has the Le Mans badging or stickers on there. Detailing here at the front also looks very good. This is just such a wild looking car with this incredibly long nose, and it does have nice detailing there on the headlights. You can see the American and French flags on either side with the Panoz badge in the center. All this stuff looks really, really good. You can see in the back here, again, very nice detailing here. A good looking, rear diffuser, though probably not as large as it would be nowadays. So all that looks nice. The rear wing is nicely detailed there too. And again, you can see the large Panoz badge there as well. Up on top, you can see the Le Mans homologation stickers there too. You can see here, actually, the drivers in this race were Bernard Tinso, and then the last one is the only one I know of, and that's Johnny O'Connell. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inner works of this vehicle. Now, I actually had to buy a new screwdriver to open up this car because the bodywork is actually held in by screws, and they were really, really deep here, and so I had to buy an extra long, small screwdriver to open it up. But you can see here, first of all, in the back, we've got here the rear suspension, and detailing on there is nicely done. You know, it's not fantastic. This is kind of earlier AutoArt, so maybe it's not as detailed as they might have been a few years later. You can see the fuel filler here and the piping for the fuel filler also. Notice it has, if you didn't notice before, it has side exhausts here too, and therefore the engine is in front here, and all this comes off. I mean, this is a race car, so it has to have easy access. You can see here, you can't see much of the engine because it's all covered by this air box. And also you can see the air restrictors because, you know, race cars have air restrictors to limit the amount of power they can develop, basically. So, you know, if this engine had been built for the road, there would be actually more airflow and probably more power. So you can see the various intakes here. I guess that is, you know, I can't even tell what the ducting is for. It certainly is large, so it wouldn't be for venting the cabin, so I don't know what that is, but you can see also the front suspension there too, which looks good. And when we take a look at the interior, let's just go ahead and open this up. It is left-hand drive, and there's a fair amount of detail in there. Let me go ahead and bring a little bit more light to it. So you can see the dash, the steering wheel, all that looks pretty darn good. And yeah, you can see that hose being the minimalistic ventilation system on the car as well. Detailing here on the seats is very nice. All that looks really, really good. So, there you go. That is the Panoz Esperante GT1. Again, a car I've seen race and really enjoyed seeing. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if so, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Have a great day.